service, your oil change, tune-up, and brake expert. So it's Zach Neal coming in.
Bob Millman went out to talk to home plate umpire Eric Cooper. And usually when that happens, it may be to say, I'm bringing another pitcher, and it's an injury issue, but evidently not, because Neal took his normal 8 tosses, and he is ready to go. He got up rather quickly in the bullpen and started to throw. 87 pitches for Hahn. And it just seemed to be a struggle, even though his last inning, Fred said he pitched down the stretch the entire game.
So Neal takes over. And the first pitch down and away. First guy you face, Pujols. Pujols, Simmons, and Choi. A little bit outside. Neal last pitched in Cleveland on Saturday, and he pitched 3 innings.
Good job. He saved the bullpen.
That's right. Two and one to Pujols, who has popped out, and then he singled and scored in the 3rd. Pujols with 581 career home runs. Good pitch there, a little tight little slider, and he strikes out Albert Pujols for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Zach Neal started the game up in Seattle, but basically he is this type of pitcher. Sinker slider, got a slider that Albert swung and missed, and another good slider there is took a little bit off the pitch. Just as long as the pitch is thrown middle plate away and not make a mistake inside to Albert.
The sign, nobody. I mean, the ball doesn't come to you from home, the first base dugout or third base dugout. It comes to you from the pitcher's mound.
Right.
So, you know, obviously most of the players, majority of players, almost all of them, take it straight on like it would be from a pitcher. So if you're coaching young kids out there, forget that side drill. I don't know what purpose that proves to anybody.
That is odd. Jackie Bradley has had another good night. He's driven in 4 runs this evening.
You know, unless we have a rule change where pitchers start throwing from the dugout, then I would suggest that.
Your mind works in some unusual ways.
It does. It really, you've noticed, Dave?
I'm beginning to find this out now.
Yeah, it really does.
34, 35 games into the season. The 0-2 pitch, and a little too high.
But do you get what I'm talking about?
Absolutely, you're right.
There's Bradley's home run on a breaking ball right there. A 3-run shot back in the 2nd inning. He's having another big night tonight for the Red Sox.
3-run homer, a run-scoring double over the head of Burns. A wave and a miss there. That one gets away from Vogt. He'll have to scoop and fire, and he gets him. Vasquez holding at second base. That's something I've wondered about for a long time when I've seen that drill. Like, what are we doing that for?
Makes no sense to me. I see it all the time, you know, with especially little league kids, and even sometimes as high as the high school or college level, and I just
game, day game, day game. Cubs not playing today, so they're probably in the Bay Area already.
Yeah, they got some pretty good hitting pitchers, so it'd be good to be in the American League. I don't know if they'll pull a Madison Bumgarner where certain guys will hit the pitchers. Lester won a game last Sunday against Seattle with a 2-strike bunt.
Yep. I think everybody's okay. You always worry about the little ones first.
That wasn't a broken bat. It was just a bat that left the hands. And they want to trade the bat. They want to give him a new one. So the bat goes into the stands.
All right. Everybody's happy. Nice job by Jet Bandy, the taller one.
Yeah.
He's got longer arms. So 1-1 the count to Jeffrey Marte. A walk and a single so far from Marte. Swing and a miss. Sinker at 90 miles an hour. Look at his face.
I hope there's a lot of pine tar on the bat. Get it on his hands, bare hands.
And a good pitch. Marte swings and misses. Second strikeout for Zach Neal.
Was not as aggressive after he flung the bat on the stands, and maybe that had something to do with it. He wanted to make sure he hung onto the bat and had both hands on the bat as he swung at a slider out of the strike zone.
TC and Steve Lyons will break down the best young shortstops in baseball, led by Xander Bogaerts and Carlos Correa, who we get a look at when the Astros come to town for 4. Xander having a big night with 3 hits. He's now up to 331. 3 singles in this one. And he now has 45 hits. So he has pulled to second in the American League in hits. He's jumped past Dustin Pedroia tonight. At least for the moment. We're in the last half of the 7th inning. 11-3. The Red Sox leading. Fouled back and off toward the screen behind home plate. 15 Boston hits. There's Koji getting loose. David Ortiz on deck, and then Hanley Ramirez. So the heart of the order. And Neal with the 0-2. And he got him. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Keep up with the Red Sox this season following Nesson on Instagram. Check out cool images from home games at Fenway as well as parts of the road trips. Follow Nesson today at Instagram.com/Nesson.